Yo, what's going on, everybody? Take two. You know who this is, the real one, always 100, always controversial. Gabriel Skywalker from Skywalker DFS, coming to y'all with the NFL Millie Maker slate, guys. So this is my second take. Again, I'm having problems with the program I use called Loom. Don't ever fucking use it. Yeah, it shut off like almost at the end of the video, so restarting again. Um, but anyways, that's all right. First of all, I want to thank all of you, each and every one of you. My last Millie Maker video reached over 1,000 views. I've never had any video reach 1,000 views. So shout out to all y'all. Thank you very much. I hope you guys got something out of it. I hope you guys cashed. I hope it helped you in some way. All right. So let's get into it. What we're looking at here is Draft Dashboard, $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below, and you too can have Draft Dashboard, guys. With that dollar, you get access to all my save lineups, all my watch players. You get the NFL cheat sheet because if you can't win, cheat. This has the best studs, best locks, best mid tier, best value of the slate. There's no cancellation fees. There's no bullshit. If you don't like it, just cancel it, guys. There's no harassment. All right. So draft dashboard, $1 for 30 days. Check it out. So let's look over the weather first and foremost. I looked at it before, and yeah, it still looks like the coast is clear. So no rain, no snow, none of that good stuff. And let's look at injuries. Matthew Stafford, as of 2 hours ago, is now questionable. We got ruse. We got news that George Kittle is out. Juju is questionable. Herndon is probable for the Jets. That's interesting. Mahomes is going to play. Devontae Adams is now probable, so he's going to play. So when I recorded this the first time, it said questionable. So there you go. So yeah, that's the recent new guys. The ones that are questionable, like Juju, he'll probably play. Matt Stafford will probably play. All right. So like we always do, I'm gonna give you the top four players in each position. We're gonna get that $1 million this week. All right. So let's get into it. Let's do it. I'm excited. So first off, I have this is no particular order. All right. But first off, I have Lamar Jackson, 7-3, pretty steep, but worth it. 29, 26, 34 fantasy points in his last three, going up against Cincinnati, who's ranked 28th overall against quarterbacks. That's almost last. Not dead last, but almost. So get yourself some Lamar Jackson. Next up, Jameis Winston. Great matchup. I know he'll throw his 3 or 4 interceptions, guys, but he's going up against Arizona, who is the absolute worst team in the NFL against quarterbacks. Winston 6'8", so he's not that cheap, guys. They got to pay, but you cannot deny the matchup at 6'8". Next up, we got Drew Brees and a phenomenal matchup. Second to last, Atlanta. We pick on Atlanta all year. We're going to continue to that as I drink my Rockstar. Cheers, yo. I've been up since 8 this morning watching MMA. So we cashed in MMA for the 10th week in a row, by the way. Cashing in college football right now at the DFS club. Wearing my shirt. Um, so yeah, Drew Brees, guys. He's in a smash spot at 6'7". You can save a little bit more and go Drew Brees. It's only $100 less between him and Jameis. If I had to pick one, I'd probably take Jameis, guys. Next up, Kyler Murray, former Oakland Athletic. You can play baseball if you guys didn't know. Check it out. He got drafted by the Oakland A's. Um, in a smash matchup against Tampa Bay, who's ranked 30th against quarterbacks. So it's all matchup prone here. That's what you want to shoot for. You can save money and go him and go 6'5". All right. But remember, when you're playing your quarterbacks, you got to stack his wide receivers. All right. So with that said, let's go to running back. So the obvious Christian McCaffrey, guys. I ain't got to tell you about him, but not to mention he's going up against Green Bay, who cannot stop the run. They're ranked 27th in the league against running backs. So McCaffrey's probably good for a 50 at 10-5. Next up, for some savings, I like David Montgomery. Now, I know what you're thinking. David Montgomery, really, Skywalker? But he's 5'3". Hear me out. He's 5'3". He's gotten a 28 and a 23 in his last 2 games. Not to mention going up against the absolute worst team against the run, the Detroit Lions, ranked 32nd in the league against the run, guys. Sneaky play here, David Montgomery. Just hopefully he's not chalk. Next up, Devin Singletary. He's just getting touchdowns every week, and he's taking over this backfield. He's in a great matchup against Cleveland. They're ranked 24th against running backs, and Singletary's only 5K. So if he gets you another 23 or more at 5K, crushes value, you guys. And last but definitely not least, Ronald Jones at 4-3. Get some big time savings here. So for the first time in my lifetime, the Tampa Bay Bucks announced that they have an actual starting running back in the backfield. Can you believe it? I'm still in shock. But Ronald Jones is in play at 4-3, guys. Believe it or not, last game he had 18 rushes for 16 fantasy points. Arizona's ranked 16th against the run, so right in the middle of the pack. So Ronald Jones could get a couple touchdowns, could get 100 yards. All he needs is one breakout run, and he's gone. So get him in there at 4-3, and that's going to do it for running backs, guys. So let's go to wide receivers. So off the top, we got Michael Thomas. So if you're going to play Drew Brees, you got to roster Michael Thomas. He's 8-3. He's the most expensive on the slate. But going up against Atlanta, ranked 31st in the league against wide receivers. They give up the second most fantasy points in the league to wide receivers. Let that sink in. All right. Next up, Mike Evans. If you're going to play Winston, you got to play Evans. I would play Evans and Godwin. But Mike Evans first, guys, 7'6", 39 and 46 in his last two. So he's taken that spot back from Godwin pretty much. And they're about the same price. Arizona's ranked 23rd in the league against wide receivers. I love that. So yeah, Godwin's in it too for my top four. So if you want to stack Godwin, Evans, and Winston, I would not hit you for that. I would not blame you for that. It's actually pretty sneaky. And you can fit it in this week with the savings at running back, and then I'll show you the savings I got at tight end. So Godwin, not so hot lately. Last two games, 14 and 10, which still isn't bad, right? It's double digits. That's fine. 9 and 8 targets. The targets are there. You just got to catch the damn ball, right? So if he decides he's going to catch the ball on Sunday, he's golden So I would definitely stack Evans, Godwin, and Jameis, guys. That's looking tasty this week. Last but not least, Christian Kirk. You compare him up with Murray. Now, who else is he going to throw the ball to? It ain't going to be Larry Fitzgerald. He might get a couple, but Christian Kirk going up against the absolute worst team in the NFL against wide receivers. They give up the most fantasy points to wide receivers, guys. Tampa Bay does. So Christian Kirk, you can do a Arizona stack, and I wouldn't hate you for it. And you can actually do, if you want to get really sneaky, which you got to do in these things, let's face it, you can do a jet stack. I'm not even joking. They're cheap. They're in a great position against the Giants. They're ranked 30th against wide receivers. They're ranked almost last in total offense. Their defense is god awful. So you can go Crowder, Robbie Anderson, and Herndon over a tight end. You could if you want. That's risky because I don't trust the Jets, but they don't make my top four. But if I had a top 8, they would make it. So just keep that in mind. Next up, guys, we got tight end. So this is where we're going to save some money. First up, we got Gesicki for Miami, guys. Miami, the offense is looking pretty good. Gesicki's only 3-1. So I don't see myself paying up for tight end it this week. Indiana's ranked 22nd in the league versus tight ends. Gesicki gets a touchdown this week, guys. We'll get double digits. Next up, only because it's Kelsey, you got to put him in here. Not my number one choice, but I don't want to, hear it from everyone. What about Kelsey? So there he is. Next up, Mark Andrews at 5-2. The only thing I don't like about it is the matchup. Cincinnati's actually good at something, and that is defending tight ends. So they're ranked 4th in the league. So yikes. But Mark Andrews is in play at 5-2. And my best value, I'm talking about that jet stack, right? So you got Griffin, but if Herndon's going to play, I don't know what's going to happen. So you can stack them both, and I wouldn't hate you for it if you're going to do a jet stack. But recency bias. 25 and 11 fantasy points in his last two games. 8 and 4 targets, $3,100 for Ryan Griffin. So it's all about we got to wait on the news and see who's going to get the start at tight end, guys. All right, so before we get into constructing a lineup, Let's get the homework out the way. You know what this is, guys. www.dfsclub.com. Daily Fantasy Sports Powerhouse. We are three providers in one. We got DFS Space. Shout out to him. We got myself. We got the DFS Whispers. Shout out to them. Now, what we've done here is we changed the whole DFS game. This is what I like to call a buffet, a smorgasbord, a Disneyland for the daily fantasy player, guys. Every day's a marathon because we play every single sport for one price. You don't, it's not per season, it's not a season pass, it's not per sport. You get every single sport for one price, one low price, lower than anybody in the industry, and it's not even close. You get NBA, which is about to tip off, NFL, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, which we cashed for the 10th week in a row, college sports. So we got college football and college basketball going on, guys. So all you got to do is click the join now button. Make sure you click on my logo, the one in the middle. And here are your plans. This is for every single sport that I just named, guys. This isn't per season, per sport. With every package here, you get all access. It doesn't matter which package. You get all access. You get the members only Slack chat where we drop all the lineups, guys. We got 460 people. We're going to reach 500 here very soon. But you know what? There's plenty of room for everybody. Plenty of room. Come join the family. I'm not putting a limit on this. So if we got 10,000 people in there, that's even better. 24/7 tips and advice by the DFS Club, guys. We have a very good family atmosphere in there. Everybody helps each other out. We do it together. You know, it's not just what Skywalker going to play, what Space going to play. We all do it together, which is great. That's how we've all like bonded in there. Like you guys, like I don't know how to explain it. Like I feel like they're my family. We cover DraftKings, FanDuel, guys, Yahoo, Prize Picks, Monkey Knife Fight, you name it, we cover it. All right. So you can do the monthly, $25 a month. Everybody else will charge you hundreds of dollars per sport, per season. We do $25 a month for every single sport. You can save money and go with 6 months. You can save a hell of a lot more, go be locked in for a year, or you can check us out for a 3-day pass, $7.99 for 3 days. Again, guys, nobody else can touch these prices. We made it affordable for everybody because we have created something very special, something unique, and we want to make it affordable so everybody can afford it, guys. So check us out, www.dfsclub.com, guys. And speaking of that, let's get you guys your free lineup sponsored by the DFS Club. So let's go to the lineup optimizer. And when you have draft dashboard, you can do this a million times, guys. So it gives us Kyler Murray, Ronald Jones, Devin Singletary, Mike Evans, Michael Thomas, Golden Tate. Golden Tate's a sneaky play, actually. It gives us Greg Olson, not bad, Christian Kirk, and the Bears defense. I like to punt the defense, to be honest with you. Because even down here, like the Falcons, all they got to do is get you 1 point at 1,500, 1 point, they crush value. All right. I like it. Seems to be working out. So that leaves us with an extra 3K. And then like a tight end, right? Let's go Ryan Griffin. So now we have 4-7. And let's change the quarterback. I'm going to pay up here. Let's go with Winston. So we got Ronald Jones at running back. We got Singletary. We got Evans. So let's get Godwin. And we still got 4K left over, guys. This is fun. So then we can pay up here for Michael Thomas. And we still have $800 left over. So we don't have to punt all the way down on defense. We can go to Arizona with $100 remaining. So here's your free lineup, guys. Jameis Winston, Ronald Jones, Devin Singletary, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Michael Thomas, Ryan Griffin, Christian Kirk, Cardinals defense, guys. I will save this for my draft dashboard members. And that's a free lineup for you guys, sponsored by the DFS Club, www.dfsclub.com. Come check us out, guys. That's going to do it for the video. Let's get that $1 million. I know we're going to do it before the season's over. We're halfway through the season, so we're due. We're going to get it. All right. I hope you all got something out of this video. Hopefully it helped you in some way, even if it was just at one position. I did my job and I helped you out. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Again, thank you so much for 1,000 views. Let's get that bread, like I always say, and don't take shit from nobody. Let's get that bread, guys. I'm out. I'll see you guys tonight for the NBA video. Take care.